If you're looking to increase the average order value of your Shopify store, then the quantity breaks is one of the best way to do so, because you're essentially incentivizing your customers to buy more of the same product, and that helps you scale much more easily. And in this video, we're going to cover 3 examples of how successful brands are doing this. Then we're going to cover how you can do it as well, so that you can increase your average order value and how much you profit from your Shopify store. On the left side, we have the brand called Frey. They're selling some detergents. It's a CPG brand. And when you scroll a little bit down, you can see they have this section here where you can select the amount that you want to buy. Basically, the amount of the same product. So on the left side, you have 1 pack, then you have in the middle 2 pack, and you have 3 packs. So how they're incentivizing their customers to buy more. You can see if they buy 2 or 3 packs, they're going to get a higher discount. They're going to get more out of the purchase. So in this example, they have their old price crossed, and then they have the new price just below it. And the thing that really helps with incentivizing their customer to buy the second option is this label, which is the most popular one. This incorporates the social proof part to your quantity breaks, so that your visitor know that other people are also choosing this option. So they want to be congruent with how other visitors are interacting on your website. And for that reason, if you pair your quantity breaks with the labels such as the bestseller or most popular, and you give them an obvious discount that they're going to get if they buy more, then this will incentivize them to buy more, and more people will choose that option, and you will increase your average order value. So the thing that I would change here to make this even more efficient is that on the bottom, you can see they have all these 3 labels that are saying save 40. What I would do, I would just set the second and third option instead of save 40, set how much dollars are they going to save. So in this example, it's save $10, but in this, it's save $20, and in this, it's save $30, right? So for that reason, they can see clearly by the quantity breaks that if they choose the higher tier, they're going to save more, and that would help with how many people choose the higher tier and increase your AOV. So overall, very good design, and you can see how compact this is, and this is usually just above the add to cart, because that's where you want your customers to choose different variants or quantities and stuff, and make them buy more from you. So this is how this brand does this. Then the next brand that we have here is called Drops. They're again some CPG brand, and you will see that most of the time quantity breaks works very well for the CPG, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try it for your brand. So they have here again this option, which is a 64 count. The thing that really stands out here, and that is helping them significantly with increasing their average order value, is that if they choose the higher tier, they will get the free shipping here. As you can see, the first tier doesn't have it, but the second one does. And they're also incentivizing their customer to subscribe at the same time. So it's a very good deal. If you subscribe and go for the higher tier, you're going to save 5% here. You're going to save 25% even more, and you're going to get the free shipping. This makes a very good offer for their visitor to go for the higher tier and even to subscribe at the same time. And this label here is very important as well. You can change, skip, or cancel at any time. So this makes a no-brainer for their visitor to subscribe, because they have nothing to lose. They have only to gain. They have the free shipping, they have a discount, and this makes a lot of them opt for that option, and they increase their average order value. You can see how they are utilizing that higher tier discount that I have mentioned in the previous example. In the first one, they have nothing here. Then on the second one, they have save 5%. And then on the third one, they have save 10%, so that their visitors opt for the higher tier. So this is a very good example for this brand that you can try on your Shopify store. Then the third example that we have here is from Bombas. They're selling socks. So something that if you increase the quantity, you will significantly feel that on the profitability side. So let's see how they're doing this. It's a different approach, which is the reason why I wanted to include it. So they don't have the bundling option, like the option with different tiers. They just have this label here, and with that label, they are saving the real estate, but still incentivizing their customers to buy more. So they have this buy 4+ socks and save 5%. And when you click on it, you can see you have the full description of that, save 5, 10, or 15%. This helps them with incentivizing their customers to buy more, but at the same time saves the real estate. So if you don't have that much real estate and your product is more simpler, like in this example, you can opt for this type of label discount and then have the pop-up model that will explain this more in depth. So they have probably tested and saw that if they go for the label, it works better than if they were going with that bundling option in two previous examples. So now that we have covered examples and ways that you can show your quantity breaks on your Shopify store, let's cover what are the ways that you can implement this feature and increase your average order value. So the first way that you can implement this is through the applications, and this is one of the most common way, and I recommend you to do it, especially if you have no experience in development or you don't have the developers. Is the easiest way that you can get this feature on your website and test if it helps you with increasing your average order value. So two apps that I can recommend you, and I'm not affiliated to any of them. Catching Bundle, I'm not sure if I'm spelling that right, but you can see how it looks like. You can have the bundling feature. You can even have the color selection in there so they can choose the colors and quantities. You can also put labels like most popular, best sellers. You can cross the old price and put a new price. You can as well add this like free energy bars. You can also add the free shipping and stuff. So all the incentives that will help you with getting them to choose the higher tier. Then the next app is this one. It's White Bundles Quantity Breaks, and you can see it's a very similar functionality. It really depends on what you want to achieve, what design you want to achieve, and the best pricing that fits you at this point. So I highly recommend you to check out these two apps and find the one that fits you the best. Both of them have the free trial, so you can give it a try and see which one works the best for you. Then the second way that you can implement the bundles on your website is with the coding or the page builders. This is the example of how we have implemented it for one of our clients. You can see you have the bundling feature, you have the image, you have the labels. This is the best value. Then you have below how much you are saving. So you can do this with the page builders. We use the instant, but you can do it with Replo or Gem Pages, or you can do it with the custom coding. You can really customize it for your brand and make it even faster for your Shopify store. So if you're using the page builder or you have developers for your Shopify store, this is the way that you can proceed with and get this going. And the third way of how you can implement the quantity breaks is just the same way as Bombas have implemented it. You can literally set up the Shopify automatic discount on your Shopify store and put the label on there just like they did here. You can set up the label. If you buy 2 or 3, you're going to get 5%. If you buy 4, you're going to get 10% and stuff like that. So you can just put the label and set the Shopify automatic discount and you will save more real estate. But ultimately it comes to the testing if the quantity breaks as a label or as a bundle works better for your brand. If that real estate is important to you to show other informations. So you will need to test out these different things and see which one works the best for your audience so that you can increase your average order value and how much you profit from your Shopify store. So that's it for this video. I highly encourage you to give this a try and see if it helps with increasing your AOV. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And if you'd like to receive my free conversion rate optimization trainings, click the link down below and watch the next video that will help you with increasing your Shopify profitability.